When a call comes into my office, usually the very first question that's asked is, Jamie, I'm behind on my payments. How long until the bank forecloses? Now, unfortunately, there's a lot of answers to that question, so we'll just talk in general terms. Generally, after you're 90 days behind on your payment, the bank will, or your lien holder will file what's called a notice of default. Now, this is the bank's way of telling you that you're officially in default on your loan, and that you have a set period of time. In Nevada's case, you have 35 days to become current, or they will move forward in the foreclosure process. Now, after that 35 days, if you haven't become current or worked out some sort of arrangement with the bank, they will file what's called a notice of trustee sale. Both of these documents are recorded at the recorder's office downtown, as well as posted on your front door. Now, on that notice of trustee sale, there will be a sale date for which your property will be sold at public auction downtown at Nevada Legal News. Now, that date is usually 21 days from the date that notice of trustee sale was filed. Now, that is in the perfect world. That's the way that things are supposed to work. In many cases now, the banks are so far behind, these timelines aren't being followed exactly. So the way that we have to track the progress is track when these notices are being recorded at the recorder's office, so we have a good idea where you're at in the foreclosure process. Now, more recently, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have came out and taken a really strong stance against the foreclosure process itself, and they're really putting a lot of pressure on their servicers to follow the process exactly as required, or as dictated by law. They've came out publicly and said that they do not want to postpone foreclosure dates, and that that notice of default will be filed at 90 days, and then as soon as it's possible, if things aren't brought current, that trustee sale will be filed, and then when it's time for that property to go to auction, it will go to auction. Now, I'm sharing this with you because if you have a loan that's backed by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, it's extremely important that you make the decision what you're going to do as soon as possible. If it's a short sale, we need to get the short sale process started as soon as possible so that we don't have to worry about getting a foreclosure sale postponed. Many of the loans in this country are backed by Fannie and Freddie. If you'd like information about how to find out if you have a Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac backed loan, give us a call or shoot us an email. We'd be happy to point you to the right sources to find out. Thanks.